Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning in. So today, I know this is very awkward filming situation, but I'm in my sitting room today and I'll be filming a DIY video for you. So I'm going to be filming a full DIY video for you, and the main thing that I'm going to show you how to make today is this full thankful garland. If I can even get it, it's just a garland basically to hang on wherever you want to hang. And I will also be showing you obviously how to make this beautiful table placement for fall. So let's get right into the video. So this is what we're gonna try to make today, and this is a garland. It just says thankful. It's part of my fall decor, but you can put anything like on that string with the pegs. You can put whatever you want to put. You can make it an all-year decor or a room decor or sitting room decor. You can even hang pictures, like if you take pictures you can hang them there or whatever. But this is particularly like a fall garland that just says thankful, as you guys can see. So that's what we'll be making today. For this DIY, this is what you will need. You're gonna need any old pegs. I got mine off Poundland, and they're just this kind of like wooden pegs. They're like really light colored, cheap looking wooden pegs, and I got mine from Poundland. They were in this bag. There was 60 wooden pegs in the one for £1. And then another thing you will need is luggage tags. I got mine from Astor. I think they were about £1 as well. So they're just luggage tags, but like you will need as much of them as there is letters for whatever it is that you want to write down, whether be it thankful or grateful or happy for or happy harvest, whatever it is that you want to write on them. You will need you need that much amount of cards for it. Another thing that I've forgotten to bring here, guys, that you will need is that you will need your a pencil marker, and you will need to just write whatever words on those cards. Each card has a letter on it for whatever whatever word you need a permanent black pencil marker is what I'll be using for my decor. And yeah, you need hot water, a bowl to put your pegs in, the coffee that we're gonna be using. This is just like Leon's Rich Roast. I got that for £1 in Poundland. And you will need twine. You will also need introduce that scissors. Okay, I forgot to bring that. This was clearly not like organized or okay, but still. So I forgot that pencil marker, guys. You need a pencil marker that is a permanent marker, and it's black in color or whatever you prefer. This is what you will need. You're going to need to put them in a bucket or a container. The next thing we're gonna need is this rich roast and coffee, or whatever coffee you're using. And how I will do that is just pour your coffee on top of your pegs. It just doesn't matter how much. If you're not satisfied with how brown they are, you can just pour in a lot more coffee. And for these you need about a quarter of a 100-gram coffee. This is like 100 grams. You need about a quarter of that coffee for like just this few pegs. And after you pour your coffee into your container where the pegs are, you will need hot boiling water. Sorry, just closing that up. You will need hot boiling water, and you will just have to pour in your hot boiling water into your container. Obviously that smells delicious. And you will just have to leave those pegs on you just have to leave your pegs in that coffee solution for a few hours. The longer you leave them in, the more rustic they're gonna get looking. So we'll leave that for a few hours, and then we'll be back to sort out to work through the rest of the project to get the garland made. So here is what our pegs need to look like after as you can see, they are much more brown looking after a few hours. I would say leave them 5 to 6 hours to get the maximum like brown color. So after you you leave them in the water for 5 to 6 hours. This is what they should look like, maybe darker or lighter depending on your preference. And then what we're gonna do with them is like take them out of the coffee and put them on a rack, on a wire rack, and basically cook them in the oven. Now this is to be done with so much care. Remember, the pegs are wood, and if you leave it in the oven and go away, you cannot leave the oven and like unattended. You have to stay there and you have to look after the pegs until they are baked. And we're gonna basically put them in an oven and just bake them for until we are happy with like the result, like until you are happy with what they look like. You take them out of the oven and then you're gonna basically just you leave them out for a while to cool, and then they'll be ready to use for our garland. So remember, do not do this while you're doing something else. You have to be by the oven all the time, or your pegs could go on fire, and we don't want to cause any accidents. So please guys, don't leave this unattended. So I obviously burnt these pegs standing right here at the oven. Do not leave the oven, like I already said. And I think they're ready. Yeah, I'm happy enough with the gray that they are, the brown that they are. Gray would be worrying. So all you have to do is take them out of the oven and bring them right here. And just wait for them to cool basically. And that's that. So guys, we have cut out our twine and we have our pegs right here. We also have whatever it is that we're putting into on our garland, whether be it 4 leaves, a thankful card arrangement, which is what I am putting on mine, because this is a faux decor. You can even attach a leaf at the start or the back of it if you create a 4 leaf, or draw a pumpkin, whatever it is that you feel like doing. You can get as creative as you want to get. Or if it is pictures that you're putting into onto your garland or your wall decor for your room, if you want pictures or letters or whatever it is that you're hanging, you basically want to have that on hand. The next thing that you do is you take your twine, leaving out enough space for tying it up to whatever you're connecting. You want to start placing your arrangement, your things right the way you want them, spaced according to the way you prefer, of course. What you want to do with the pegs is tie it right at the end of your peg. The twine should come right at the end of your peg and not be real just there, because once it's just there, once you place a card on it or a picture on it, it will fall right off. So what you want to do is place your twine right at the end of your peg and then start attaching all your cards or whatever it is that you're attaching to your garland. I'm going with thankful, so that's my first word. I will do the same for every word on my garland and space it accordingly. I don't want too much spaces on it, but like bring the peg right back again and do that, and just continue that until you are done. So guys, this is what you should have by the end of your thingy, or if you have pictures on, it's just basically right attached to your and ready to hang on the wall. So because I made so much pegs, I had surplus pegs left over, and here are my surplus pegs, and I wanted to do another quick for decor for you thing. So you will need a jar, preferably something that's tinted, and then you will also need sticks. These are pencils that I got out of TK Maxx, and they're just basically like tree pencils, like branch pencils. And what I do, and this goes on the table of my this goes on top of my dining table, And so it's the simplest, stupidest thing to do. I have tied twine onto the pencils, and I just stick the pencils right in the jar, and then I take the 3 of them and I just stuck them into the jar as well. And just to fill it up for the look, I will put my pegs just in there, because when you leave it plain, you can see the pencils, but if you fill it up with the pegs, it looks even more sticky and woody, and that just goes right on top of my dining table as my dining table decor. And you can see that in my fall video. I've made fall decor video. You can go back and you can watch that video and see this right at my table. So that is all you need to do, and you will have just a beautiful jar for fall with sticks and pegs fitted in right there. And if you swirl them around, you can create just basically what you guys wanna, just a beautiful jar that has pegs and stuff, and you can just finish the rest of them. I've also used these pegs to hang other signs around the house, because I just love rustic decor against white. So that is what you can do with your leftover pegs, or even another decor idea for fall. So that's that, guys. So thank you guys for watching. That was my fall decor DIY video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you're not a subscriber, please click the subscribe button. I'd love to have you in the family, and see you next when I do my next video. Thanks for watching.